Are you ready to witness the most terrifying knockouts in women's MMA history? These shocking moments will leave you speechless and redefine what it means to be a fighter. In the high-stakes world of MMA, every fight can end in a split second, and these women have delivered some of the most jaw-dropping knockouts ever seen. Today, we're diving into the moments that left fans and fighters alike absolutely stunned across various organizations from Deep Jewels to UFC, LFA, and beyond. Let's get into it. Number 1. Momoko Yamazaki versus Libby. First up, we have a showdown from Deep Jewels between Momoko Yamazaki and Libby. The fight was highly anticipated, with both fighters known for their aggressive styles. In the second round, Yamazaki unleashed a devastating spinning back fist that landed flush on Libby's jaw. The impact was immediate, and Libby crumpled to the mat, unconscious. The crowd erupted in shock and awe, witnessing one of the most brutal knockouts in Deep Jewels history. Number 2. Holly Holm versus Alana Jones at Legacy Fighting Championship. Next, we revisit Holly Holm's spectacular knockout of Alana Jones in Legacy Fighting Championship on July 19, 2013. Known for her striking prowess, Holm delivered a highlight reel head kick in the second round that sent Jones crashing to the canvas. The knockout was swift and brutal, showcasing Holm's precision and power. It was a defining moment that propelled Holm into the limelight, eventually leading her to UFC stardom. Number 3. Amanda Nunes versus Cris Cyborg, UFC. Amanda Nunes' knockout of Cris Cyborg on December 29, 2018 was nothing short of extraordinary. Known as the Lioness, Nunes faced Cyborg, who was considered one of the most feared fighters in MMA. In just 51 seconds, Nunes unleashed a flurry of punches that overwhelmed Cyborg, culminating in a thunderous right hand. The knockout not only ended Cyborg's reign, but also cemented Nunes as one of the greatest women fighters in MMA history. Number 4. Jomari Torres versus April Osenio, ONE Championship. Jomari Torres faced April Osenio in ONE Championship on November 10, 2017, and what unfolded was a display of raw power. During the fight, Osenio attempted to secure an armbar, trying to submit Torres. However, Torres showcased her incredible strength by lifting Osenio off the ground. In a dramatic and terrifying moment, Torres slammed Osenio headfirst onto the canvas, rendering her unconscious. The sheer force of the slam shocked everyone in the arena, proving Torres' dominance and resilience. Number 5. Jessica Andrade and Rose Namajunas at UFC 237. In an unforgettable clash at UFC 237 on May 11, 2019, Jessica Andrade faced off against Rose Namajunas for the UFC Strawweight Championship. The fight was an intense battle of skill and heart, with Namajunas showcasing her striking precision in the early rounds. However, Andrade, known for her raw power and relentless pressure, delivered a dramatic and brutal slam in the second round that knocked Namajunas out cold. The victory crowned Andrade as the new strawweight champion in what became one of the most memorable cold finishes in UFC history. Number 6. Valerie Taylor versus Emily Ducote, Invicta FC. Valerie Taylor's fight against Emily Ducote in Invicta FC 20 on November 18, 2016, showcased her striking skills in spectacular fashion. In the second round, Taylor unleashed a perfectly timed overhand right that landed flush, knocking Ducote out before she even hit the ground. The impact was so severe that it left fans and commentators in awe of Taylor's power and precision. Number 7. Zhang Weili versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk, UFC. The rematch between Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk on June 11, 2022 in UFC 275 was nothing short of electrifying. The first fight was a war, but this time, Weili delivered a spectacular ending. In the second round, Weili unleashed a perfectly timed spinning back fist that connected with Jędrzejczyk's head, knocking her out instantly. The arena erupted as Jędrzejczyk fell to the canvas, the knockout showcasing Weili's incredible power and timing. Number 8. Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica I, UFC. Valentina Shevchenko's head kick knockout of Jessica I on June 8, 2019 was a masterpiece of precision and power. Known for her striking prowess, Shevchenko set up the perfect moment in the second round. With a swift left head kick, she sent I collapsing to the ground, unconscious before she hit the mat. The sheer impact of the knockout was felt by everyone in the arena, showcasing Shevchenko's lethal skills. Number 9. Molly McCann vs. Luana Carolina at UFC Fight Night 204. On March 19, 2022, at UFC Fight Night 204 in London, Molly "Meatball" McCann delivered one of the most electrifying knockouts of the year in her bout against Luana Carolina. The fight took place at the O2 Arena, with a raucous home crowd cheering McCann on, and she did not disappoint. From the opening bell, McCann was relentless, pressing forward with aggressive striking and overwhelming Carolina with her pressure. The fight was competitive, with Carolina trying to use her reach and technique to keep McCann at bay. However, McCann's tenacity and constant pressure began to wear Carolina down as the fight progressed into the third round. Then, in a moment that would be replayed around the world, McCann unleashed a perfectly timed spinning back elbow that connected flush with Carolina's jaw. The impact was immediate. Carolina was knocked out cold before she even hit the canvas. The crowd erupted as McCann celebrated her victory, running around the octagon in sheer joy and disbelief at what she had just accomplished. The knockout not only secured McCann's place in UFC highlight reels, but also cemented her status as a fan favorite, especially in her home country of England. The spinning elbow was a moment of brilliance, a technique rarely seen with such devastating effect, and it left everyone watching in awe of McCann's striking prowess and killer instinct. This victory was a defining moment in Molly McCann's career, showcasing her evolution as a fighter and her ability to finish fights in spectacular fashion. Number 10. Holly Holm vs. Ronda Rousey, UFC. And finally, we have the legendary head kick heard around the world. On November 15, 2015, Holly Holm faced off against the undefeated Ronda Rousey in the UFC. As the fight progressed, Holm's striking precision became evident. In the second round, Holm delivered a perfectly timed head kick that sent Rousey to the mat. The knockout was so swift and unexpected that it left fans in utter disbelief, marking one of the biggest upsets in MMA history. And there you have it, the most terrifying knockouts in women's MMA history. From Momoko Yamazaki's spinning back fist to Holly Holm's iconic head kick, these moments have left an indelible mark on the sport. Which knockout was your favorite? Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments below. With that being said, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.